Hi, I'm a demisexual. My pronouns are he, him, that kind of thing.
Cool.
So, how I really found out I came out with Demi was during my time with my current girlfriend. I was explaining how I feel about being romantically with someone, being sexually attracted, how I didn't feel comfortable seeing people as objects, and essentially saying that I didn't feel comfortable with one night stands or just having sex with someone without a connection. And from there, she managed to pretty much take all that information and say, "You're Demi. You kind of come off as Demi." And over time, I kind of came to that conclusion that, yeah, I'm practically Demi, and it's how I feel comfortable,
Yeah.
essentially.
So cool. Did you ever think that those things about yourself were a specific identity before your girlfriend brought it up, or?
No, honestly, no. I kind of just felt that was kind of natural in who I was, and and something I couldn't change, either like emotionally or psychologically. There was nothing I could do about it. It's just who I was, and I always knew those thoughts and feelings were there,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Makes
just
sense.
didn't know what it was called, and essentially how it was that it was part of the LGBT spectrum. So essentially, I felt kind of get a sense of understanding of what it's like to be gay, essentially, and what it feels like to be like that.
Yeah. So how has your understanding of your identity kind of changed or been altered by having a word for it? And being able to be I'm this thing. That makes sense.
Originally, I've always been in support of LGBT. I've always felt that people have a right to be who they are. But knowing that I'm Demi kind of makes me feel like I understand it a lot more, that it is just how someone feels, and it is a part of them of what they can't change, and that it kind of can feel a bit of this peer pressure in society of not being told you're wrong or being seen as different and illogical. And essentially, I just kind of feel like I have an understanding that people should have it is who they are and they can't change that, and they shouldn't be told any other way.
So do you feel like now you have a connection to this community?
In some way, I do. I always felt like I had a bit, not to sound like I'm bragging, but I always felt like I had a connection because I always have been respectful and appreciative of people and who they are, and essentially do feel like I have a bit more of a connection and understand how people feel.